What's going on, guys? It's Lewis with Strictly Front Wheel Drive. Welcome back to the channel. Today I got some interesting stuff going on with the engine. Since I painted the engine bay and I'm in the mood to paint, instead of throwing this thing in without paint, even though the block is clean, the transmission could use a little bit of cleaning up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it all. That way it's all sparkly and brand new looking, and it's just gonna be a little bit better, something better to look at under the hood, other than the dull block finish. So actually last night I was looking through my old iPhone and I found some videos of the old Civic, especially when I got it tuned. I'm not sure if I ended up posting those videos or not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert those videos right now, and we'll get back to it after those videos. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed those videos. Those are the videos when I had when I first turboed the Civic. It was, you know, a little bit of the journey of me doing it and all that. I'm pretty sure I did post some of those videos in the earlier previous the first couple videos that I started the channel with. But just for you guys that are starting, for my new subscribers and stuff like that, just to keep you guys updated on what the whole build was, and where it progressed to, and why I'm where I am now. So if you haven't seen those videos, I know they're crap. I'm getting better with this video stuff. I know they're crap. Just bear with me with those videos. If you want to know more about where I'm at now and how I got here, just take a look at those videos, and that should fill you in pretty decently. So we're gonna jump into this. I have to take this intake back off. I wasn't gonna paint the back of the block. I wasn't going to paint anything, but I said, you know what, let me just do it, get it out of the way. That way it's you know, everything all around looks good, and I don't have to worry about you know, looking at something that I skimped out and, you know, later and say, you know, I should have did that. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this intake off. This throttle body, this is the cheap eBay one that I have to take off. I'm going to be throwing this thing out because I'm never going to be using it. I'm just going to chuck it in the garbage. It was money wasted. I think this thing was only like 50 bucks anyway. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to swing it. And we have a brand new blocks one that I got for, I believe it was around 75 bucks. I got it on the Black Friday sale on their JP USA website. So I'm going to be slapping that on. And it's 70 millimeter. This is a Type R manifold that I bought years ago from my tuner. I ended up doing some port and polish work on the inside of it. And I opened up the throttle body hole to 70 millimeter to match the throttle body. So the throttle body I have upstairs is 70 millimeter as well. So that's going to match. And it should flow a little bit decent, a little bit better than the B16 manifold. So hopefully that turns out good. Right now what I'm working on is just getting all this unnecessary stuff off, like this battery cable stuff. I'm going to be redoing all this simply because I don't, oh, excuse me. Simply because this is just, it looks kind of crappy and old and all that stuff. I want to do it all brand new. So I'm going to get brand new terminals and stuff like that. But I'm going to leave this together just so I have an idea of where everything's going to go. I'm going to start taking off all the accessories like the alternator. I have this side axle off. I'm going to take off the half shaft with the other axle. The alternator is coming off. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to take the sandwich plate off or I'm just going to tape it. I'm just going to kind of see what I can tape off, get away with taping off, and I'm just going to see what I can get away with taping off. That way I don't have to sit there and take everything off. I should have did this when I before I put it together, but it's all right. I didn't think I was gonna be going into the engine bay painting as soon as I did. I thought I was gonna slap the car together and just keep rolling, but I just said, you know what, I'm taking the car apart. You know, I'm doing all this work. I might as well just, you know, do it, and that way I don't have to do it again, and get it done. So, yep, we're just gonna take off all these accessories, and I'll check back with you guys in a few. You guys can sit here and watch me take all this stuff apart. Let me know in the comments if you like that that speed up thing that I did. I thought it was pretty cool with the music and stuff like that. If you guys enjoy that, let me know in the comments below. I can share, because it's easier for me instead of having to sit here and edit hours and hours of footage, because sometimes this does take me a couple hours to do the stuff that I do, and you guys watch it and you guys only see it in like 15 minutes. So instead of cutting clips, I can take the whole clip of, you know, like 20 minutes or so, and I can fast forward it like that and put some music. So if you think I did a good job with that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll work on doing more stuff like that. That way you can see more of the things that I'm doing instead of me cutting you out of the actual nitty gritty of what's going on. All right, I got the old Earthquake Harbor Freight Special. This is actually my buddy's Glenn's, but turns out it's mine now because it's been at my house for so long. You know what they say: if something stays at your house more than 2 weeks, it's yours, right? So, if you made it here, you're probably wondering why the interruption. Upon inspection of my videos on the phone, the video clip that was supposed to come after the one that you just saw did not make it into the PC because I guess it was a too large file, too large of a file, I guess. And either that or it got corrupted or something. I'm not exactly sure what happened. So I'm just gonna jump to the next clip, which is the aftermath of the painting. I did a whole video of just painting the engine and masking it off, and I was gonna do a speed up video about that and all that, and I just it's frustrating. So I went ahead and ordered a GoPro. So I'm gonna be using a GoPro to record instead of using my phone. I think the fact that I'm using my iPhone is kind of the issue, or at least part of the issue. I'm not sure. I've been wanting a GoPro for a minute anyway, so I'm going to be recording with the GoPro. The rest of the videos until that comes in is going to be on the phone. Hopefully none of the videos get corrupted, and we can keep on cruising and making videos. But it should be in within the next week or so, and I'm gonna start making videos with the GoPro instead. It's just gonna be a lot easier, especially with trying to find the videos in the phone and all that. So we're gonna continue with the video here. This is the aftermath of the engine being painted, and I apologize for what happened. It's just nothing I could do. Things happen, and hopefully with the new GoPro, it won't be. I'll have better luck with that, and it'll just go a lot smoother. So this is how it came out. I'm starting to put all the stuff back together. Came out pretty clean for the most part. I got some paint on the surface here, but I'm not worried about it because it'll get burned off. So it's gonna be hot enough. So apparently the IAC is different from the V16. I guess Type Rs are different. The bolt holes don't line up. Type R is a little smaller. So what I did is I just bypassed here this line that goes to the throttle body, and that'll be there. And then what I got going on here is I just made just a block off plate. In the future I probably will put the IAC on, but the IACs are pretty penny right now, especially on eBay. So you know how that story goes with me. We're gonna make it work. I don't think it's gonna give me an issue. I can disable it in the computer, and it should be fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. If in the future it does prove to be an issue, I'll just put it on. So I made some, I couldn't find any bolts, so I just made some studs here that I'm gonna screw in. Not the prettiest block off plate, but it will work. It'll do. Sockets mixed up here. All right. That should be perfect. All right, guys, this is the next morning. As you see, the block is all done, basically, all painted. I got the Rywire harness on here. There's a couple of connectors that I'm not going to be using. Back here, I honestly really like how this Rywire harness is. It's nice and simple. Everything's right there. If I could just keep it off the floor, that'd be great. So what I have here, I have a intake air temperature. That's going to be an issue. I don't want to cut this harness because I just paid good money for it. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is try to see if I can find a pin that'll slot in there. And then for the meantime, just put the pins in there and extend the plug somehow without damaging or cutting the harness itself. I have to see what I'm going to do. If anything, what I will do is I'll run it straight from the ECU to a plug from the old harness. So I'll cut the plug from the old harness and just run a whole new intake air temperature connector, and just try to run it alongside this or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna be using those. That one, the O2 sensor, I'm not gonna be using because I have it's gonna be running off the AEM gauge, the AEM wideband. I have to see. I'm not sure. Might be. I probably could get away with using this and just putting a stock O2 sensor in it. And but I'll see what my tuner recommends. I got the oil pressure sensor here. I got the alternator plugged in. What's the other plug that I'm not going to be using here? The knock sensor. I'm not going to be using knock sensor because I don't have one. It's going to be disabled, so I just have to zip tie all these somehow, make them look pretty behind the block. I have the temperature, the throttle position sensor here. I left it loose so I can adjust it once I get the car on, get power to it. The IAC, I made a block off plate here, as you see. It's not the prettiest block off plate, but it'll do. The point was just to plug up this hole. As you saw in the earlier clip, I made some studs here. I couldn't find bolts that I had on hand to fit them. I did have these Allen bolts that I was using for, I think I was trying to use them for the manifold at one point instead of having the studs on the manifold, the exhaust manifold. So I just cut them and I just fixed the threads so I can get a nut on there, and I made studs out of them. The throttle body's on. This is the Block's throttle body. And I have just a stock map sensor for now. I ended up putting an O-ring down there and putting some screws on there. For now, that's going to be getting changed out once I go turbo, but for now I can use it to start up the engine and run it and break it in. So we keep moving along here. I got the speed sensor. I got the ground here. The fan switch here. I believe that's what this one is. Yeah, for the fan. And then we have the starter signal here. We have the connectors for the distributor, and then the coolant sensor and all that stuff here. What I don't see is a VTEC pressure switch connector, so I might have to wire that separately. That's not a big deal because I have the harness, the old harness, and I can just plug it in and go from there. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I just editing this video as we speak, and I just realized that I don't have a closeout. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you think about the intro. It's something new that I'm trying. I'm just trying to bring some more attention to the channel itself and bring some more hype to the videos. So it'd be nice if you guys could let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you guys can keep up with my videos. You got to hit that bell. Hit it. Hit that bell. It's right there. Just click it. Just click it. That's all you got to do. Just click it. You can keep in touch with the videos and the content that's coming out as I'm putting it out, guys. All right, guys. So this is going to wrap it up. And thanks for watching.